all the images you see that is good and beautiful, desirable and ideal, it is very difficult to feel that you're beautiful, worthwhile, or worthy. When I was 5, I experienced my fair share of shadeism. My aunt told me that I had beautiful eyes and that they were very cute, yet I was just a little bit too dark. Shadeism is rampant within our cultural society. Favoritism shown toward light-skinned South Asian women. Because the shade of our skin is now determining our future, we are perceived by media, society, and more importantly, ourselves. I mean, look at the people, the media around us. We are all starting to see images that are all starting to look alike, especially women. Thin, white, fine-featured, unblemished, and tall. We are in a lack of diversity in a population that is incredibly varied would be enough to cause some serious issues, making young girls chase ideals. A few weeks back, I watched a documentary called Shadeism, and I was watching a young girl nearly at the age of 4 looking down at her beautiful midnight skin and saying these negative things, saying that it was ugly. She pointed to the white models, not the black ones, and said to her aunt, "You have beautiful skin," just because it was lighter than hers. It is a terrible and sick feeling deep in my heart, knowing that you are judged by the color of your skin. It took me, personally, a long time to be accepted for my skin. It was being a part of discriminating in a culture that reserves their skin and being alienated in a culture that is equating beauty with whiteness. My mother would always reassure me, "Raveena, you are always so beautiful." It went through one ear and out the other. Why? She's my mother. Obviously, she's going to think I'm beautiful. She could not come from a place of privilege and tell me that I have it all wrong. Because she was white, she did not know what it felt like to be judged and defined by my skin color. The years of self-loathing and discrimination to myself did not mean anything. We've come and been exposed to commercials such as Fair and Lovely, and we've seen bleaching creams that contain toxics and illegal compounds to make yourself lighter, to make your self-confidence go higher. And so I went to a local town store and bought it over a counter because I thought that it would remove this color and it would make my self-confidence go higher. That every time I looked in the mirror, I was disappointed day after day. I would tell my father I didn't love him. Is that because he was the reason that I was this color? So influenced by media, I began to distrust my eyes. Because you know why? There's something called Photoshop. And it perfects every image that you see. And there is one trend that is particularly prominent and disturbing, and that is called whitewashing. It does not only refer to the whitening of your skin by several shades or your hair or even your eye color. It also means that they're changing these several features in your skin to make you appear more white. That's when I realized. I saw Nina Daburi walk on the world stage. She just wasn't a brown South Asian woman, but she was a woman that reflected my skin color. I was overjoyed because she wasn't defined by the color of her skin, but she was defined by the morals, values, and ethics that she was grown up with. She won Miss America, voted by America because of her value. Every time we turn on the television, every time we open up a magazine, enter a shopping mall, or drive down the highway, we are inundated with images of unrealistic, impossible perfection. No matter how we look, we'll never be able to stack up to. We are always constantly reminded that you're not thin enough, that you're not light enough, that you're not tall enough, that you're not beautiful enough. Lies that we begin so hear too often that we begin to believe them. We need to be celebrating diversity, tearing down restrictive ideals, and eradicating the notion that there are specific checkboxes that you need to make in order to feel that you are worthy, beautiful, and confident. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy it.